Hello YouTube, this side Sohail and you are watching Zyno Codeware YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss some basic concepts of programming. Before going start this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. So let's get started. As we all know, computer does not understand the human language, it only understands the binary language, which is zeros and ones. Programming a process of creating a set of instructions that tell a computer how to perform a various tasks, so we give the instruction to the computer to perform various tasks. Then we need a programmer to understand the computer language, and a programmer is someone who writes computer programs using a programming language. The term source code means the program or code which is in the human readable form is called source code. Now let's understand what is programming language. It is the medium which is used to communicate with the computer and give the instruction to the computer. Or it is a set of instruction written in a sequential order for a computer to execute. These programming language is divided into two categories: low-level language and high-level language. Further, low-level is divided into two categories. First is machine language and second one is assembly language. And high-level language divided into many categories, but today we will discuss only two, which is procedural-oriented and object-oriented programming. Now let's discuss about machine language. Is a low-level language made up of binary numbers in the form of zeros and ones or bits that a computer can understand. It is also known as first generation of programming language. It is also known as machine code or object code. The only language that the computer understands is machine language. It is hard to memorize and not portable, which means it is not supportable for all operating systems. Assembly language is a low-level programming language. It helps in understanding the programming language to machine code. In computers, there is an assembler that helps in converting the assembly code into machine code executable. Assembly language is designed to understand the instruction and provide it to machine language for further processing. Assembly language mainly consists of mnemonic processor instructions or data and other statements or instructions. Mnemonics is English like words such as and, or, else, etc. It mainly depends on the architecture of the system, whether it is the operating system or computer architecture. A procedural language is a sort of computer programming language, and it deals with algorithms that has a set of functions, instructions, and statements that must be executed in a certain order to accomplish a job or program. In general, procedural language is used top-down approach to specify the steps that the computer takes to solve a problem, and the data is not secure. Functions is a bunch of code that is used again and again, rather than writing it out multiple times. A class is a user-defined data type. A class is like a blueprint for an object or logical entity. It simply gives you instruction on how to make something. An object is an instance of a class. When a class is defined, no memory is allocated, but when it is instantiated, an object is created, memory is allocated. An object has an identity, state, and behavior. Each object contains data and code to manipulate the data. Objects can interact without having to know details of each other's data or code. It is sufficient to know the type of message accepted and type of response returned by the objects. As the name suggests, object-oriented programming or OOPs refers to languages that use objects in programming. Object-oriented programming aims to implement real-world entities like inheritance, hiding, polymorphism, etc. in programming. The main aim of OOP is to bind together the data and the functions that operate on them so that no other part of the code can access this data except that function. That's all in this video. If you find these video informative, please like and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.